Hello everyone and welcome. Today I'm going to share with you my updated Yummy deck profile. This is the future of Yummy from now on. I know that Yummy Finsmith is a very good choice, but this is the future. Okay, let me show you. So first things first, let me show you for the main deck. We're playing 3 copies of Marshmallow, of course, 1 Capsy, 1 Cookie, 1 Lodi, 2 field spells, 1 of each, and then Surprise. Then we play a very small Mitsurugi package. Mitsurugi play 1 Murakumo, 1 Habakiri, 3 copies of Prayers, 1 Saji, 1 Ritual, 1 Mirror, and 1 Great Purification. Then we play 3 Pre-Prep, so basically to accommodate with the Mitsurugi bundle. Then a very, very, very small Finsmith engine, just this, nothing else. Now we play the 1 Skull, 1 Drones, and for the non-engine we have 14 for space, so 3 Fuga, 3 As, 3 Bell, the Battle, 2 copies of Draw, and 3 Droplets. These are great. This could be debatable. I mean, it could save you from some Beastals and Murakumo, but this is what I run right now, and it seems to be okay. So let's extra deck. We play 1 Snatchy, 1 Linkuribo, 1 Requiem, 1 Gagari, 1 Reproducus, 1 Camellia, 1 Sequence, 1 Little Knight, and 1 of each Yummy, Caesar, Desire, Lacrima, and Area Leader. Maybe this could be Baphomet from the Chimera line. Debatable for this moment. And then side deck, it's personal preference, but I still play 3 copies of Perulia, 3 copies of Crow, Duster with 2 Lightning Storms, Callby for going first, Anti-Spell, Judgment, and 3 Accusations. This is personal preference depending on your locals or the events that you attend. So basically, now that's out of the way, we have so many starters. As you can see, these are the non-engine, which would be 14. Of course, this is also personal preference. I like them because Droplet, you can dodge some stuff. And then As going first is insane against Fuga, Fuga going second, of course. Droll is pretty much mandatory at this format. And then you have the Bell, which is like a decent enough hand trap. You could go with Spark, you could go with Veiler, Imperm, whatever you want. Nib would be a great option. So going back to the deck, we have so many starters, so everything goes to the same thing. So basically these are all your starters. So we got 17 starters, okay? They're all 1 card combos, okay? If you start with Finsmith, you can, let's say we have an Engraver, okay? Okay, so we got this out of the way. These are 17 starters. We have 14 on engine, and then the other cards that are not that great on their own, okay? But you have 17 starters, which is the chances of drawing 1 and playing are very high, and you will be drawing multiple. That's why we have high value hand traps and drop with. Okay, now all the engines bridge to each other. So basically, Mitsu can go to Yummy, and Yummy can go to Finsmith, and Finsmith can go to Mitsu. So you have 3 engines. That's why we play a minimal bundle of these guys. They serve this purpose, and if we have access to both engines, you can just go with that and have a Caesar or have a Desiree, whatever you want. Now I want to go through some of the combos for those of you who might not know them. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to record this point in my PC, so I have to show you the old-fashioned way by moving the cards. Okay, so basically any of these will get you access simultaneously to both engines. So basically, let's say you start with the Engraver, you go for Sanct. Okay, this, of course, without saying, is the uninterrupted part of the things. If you get interrupted, then you need to have an extender. And then you will go for the Requiem. City had nothing to bury. You use these guys, and you would go for the sequence. This sequence will activate. Getting these back. Oh, sorry. Getting this back. Getting the aerialator. The aerialator will pitch. This should be here. The skull will pitch the mirror, and then we will be adding okay, so we're not done yet. We're not using this point. We're using these two guys. We're going for the Camellia. Camellia will be bearing the drones when I find it. Then we will go to Kagari, getting these, summoning the token, sorry, and then we will be having our, depending on what you have in your hand, of course, these are the two you might need the most. It's currently this one. Let's say you have 4 hand-ups, have Ass, Bell, Droplet, and Roll. Okay, so discard this, we go for this, and you know, you go for the full Finsmith combo. You go for the full Yami combo. Okay, and then we have the Hawakiri, which with the Saji, of course we have not normaled yet, so if you have Saji in hand, you can just normal summon Saji, take the ritual, use the ritual, and then Saji will be a body for your SP, which is great. Okay, so this is with having just Finsmith in your hand. Okay, so yeah, okay, let's say you start with that. Of course, you're going for the, when I find it, Saji will take the ritual from hand. Getting the brick, where is it? Mirror. Yes. Okay, mirror. At this point, I don't know what you have in hand. You will need to get the prayers. Okay. Even if you down it in the drop it, just so you can have access. This will get in. Okay, just have access. And then you go for Camellia. Camellia will pitch drones, Kagari, full Yami combo, and then just like before, full Finsmith combo. But you don't have, at this point, you don't have the Michi. You will have them on your opponent's turn if this survives. Okay. It doesn't get Beloras, but still. So you have access to your Mitsu, they're properly summoned, and then you can have all the Yami and Finsmith. So you will pretty much have everything in your hand, a prayer set, and then you will be having 1 to 2 Yami names, a full grave of Yami names, and Finsmith. So I hope you learned something, guys. I do believe in this list. I do believe in this deck. Okay, this is one of my favorite decks, and at this point I think it's pretty consistent and it has huge power. The power of this deck is insane because you don't have only breakers as a matter of the droplets, you have the Mitsu, which are breakers. Okay, you will tank so many interruptions, it's crazy. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I'll see you in the next one.